Hello, everyone. Today, we're going to talk about how you can future-proof your contact center and your customer experience with AI. I'm Trista Criswell. I am the practice director here at Burwood Group, and I've been in the customer experience realm for 25 plus years now, doing a lot of different roles and things like that. And so I'm happy to talk through this topic with you. What we're going to cover in this video today is the evolving landscape of CX, agility through AI, scalability, and gaining a competitive edge. To start off, I want to talk about the evolving landscape of customer expectations. The reality is everybody carries around a device, right? So it's so important for you as a business owner or owner of a contact center to understand how people want to communicate with you and your business. Look, COVID changed things. We all want to be able to do business with you the way we want to, when we want to, and in the timing that we want to. So that means for you, you got to have everything available, not just from a voice perspective, but getting into the digital channels as well, especially around chat capabilities on your website and your mobile app, texting capabilities, so being able to authenticate somebody. AI is big. They're all needed. So you need to make sure you understand what your customers are looking for and how your customers are looking to interact with your business. Another important thing that's happening more and more is the implementation of self-service. Now, I'm not just talking about self-service and AI and all of that stuff. We'll get there. But self-service in, I want to be able to do what I want to do. Let's say I have a doctor's appointment and I just really want to reschedule that appointment. I don't want to have to look on Google to figure out what the number is. I really just want to go into my mobile app or my patient portal, log in, and reschedule that appointment. I want to be able to self-serve how I want to and when I want to. And it is so, again, it's so important that you as a business understand how your customers want to interact with you. Now let's talk about agility through AI. How can you as a business enable your contact center to quickly adapt to your changing customer needs and what's happening in the market? The reality is AI is part of your communications channels. It could be part of any AI interaction to the contact center. So just keep in mind that one, your customers don't expect you to have AI. They don't expect it, but they do, and they will continue to require a certain level of customer experience now and in the future. Right now, AI is a buzzword. It's everywhere in the marketplace, specifically around customer experience. But don't forget how important that customer journey is. Understanding the different places and the different interactions and how those interactions could come into your business. And finally, don't just think about that customer experience. Now, it's more important than ever that your agents have the right tools in the right place at the right time during every interaction. Now, let's talk about scalability with AI. Imagine allowing your customers to be able to self-serve as much as possible. And only in those very difficult type of interactions, that is escalated to an agent. How powerful is that? To be able to meet your customers where they're at on the type of channel that they want to interact with you on, self-service really does bring robust capabilities for them to be able to do what they want to do when they want to do it. And this will allow you as a business to minimize your costs internally, not by reducing headcount, but by actually reducing agent touch points. You really want to have your agents interacting on those very difficult and complex type interactions. Now let's talk about gaining a competitive edge. AI has so many insights. Think about it. It's data, right? AI is powered on data. You need to use the data you have to gain a competitive edge. That could be the data in your CRM. That could be the data in your order system. That could be all sorts of data. We have a client that reduced 50% of their agent interactions just by implementing self-service, utilizing the data that they have on their customers. In this scenario, customers would order online, and then shortly after ordering, they would pick up the phone and call our client. All of those voice interactions were getting ultimately answered by an agent. So what we did, utilizing the underlying data, we were able to reduce our clients' interactions to the agent by 50%, because now every time a customer calls in, we're looking at the data to understand, did they just submit an order? And if they did just submit an order, we're asking, I see you have an upcoming shipment. Is that what you're calling about today? So we're proactively giving that information to the customer who is interacting with the business. And by doing that, reduce their calls to their agents by 50% just by utilizing the underlying customer record data. Now, in conclusion, and for the vision of the future, AI is here. It's here, and more AI is going to be used and developed into the contact center. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to have to start reducing headcount to save money. That just means that as you're looking at AI, and as you start looking at AI, you're doing things with intention. Don't throw everything at AI initially. Make sure that you're doing things intentionally and implementing AI intentionally. Make sure that you're seeing the value out of AI for every step that you take along the way. And also remember that AI is really just another tool in your tool belt. But by using AI in the contact center, you're going to be able to deliver exceptional and future-proof customer experiences.